Hi, welcome to Intermediate Foundation 1. Today we're going to cover the same leg step up. We're going to look at your hinge hold pattern with some weight shifting, also the crawl and the scramble positions with weight shifting. We're going to look at the hollow body hold with a 90-degree knee position, and finally some squats. I'm excited. So let's get to it. Okay, time to get your body warmed up here. Let's increase your coordination, get you in the zone for the circuit. First one, standing ankle circles. You're gonna brace through your body, stand on one leg, then lock the other knee, pointing your toes in front of you here, and roll your ankle through some nice circles. Going in both directions, feeling a nice stretch through your calf and through your shin. Breathing as you do this, holding good posture. Last one on this leg, then switch here. Other leg in front, point the toes, lock the knee. That brings engagement through these muscles. Then roll your ankle. Draw the biggest circle you can without anything else in the body moving. Watch if you're leaning or if your knee starts to bend here. Keep straight. Let's do two more here. 1 and 2. Nice. Torque hold 2. So your right leg goes in the box, left leg back in a split stance, then press the front leg into the box and twist with your hands and with the muscles, engaging the front leg towards your outside two toes, feeling your butt engage here. Then on the back leg, twist inwards as well. Squeeze that glute and feel the tension in this position. And switch sides. Left foot on the box, rotate, twist the left thigh towards your outside two toes. Rotate, twist your right thigh towards your midline. Balance on your back toes. Then engage through this position, standing tall and strong. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and we're into hill climbers. So hands in the box, make a nice plank shape. Tuck your pelvis and press the box away. So we've got shoulder blades protracted, spread shoulder blades. Knees come under you, one at a time, nice and slow, and you'll feel your core doing that work. Two more here. All right, next wrist waves. So stand tall, shoulders away from the ears, arms outstretched, then you're waving the fingertips towards the ground, then towards the ceiling, back and forth slowly so that you get that stretch sensation now through the forearms. Pull back, stretch the underside, then press the hands down. Stretch the top of your forearm. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Okay, let's get started with our circuit. So we're gonna do some same leg step ups. Right foot on the box, then press into the box and lift the body. Step down with the same leg. Up again on that right leg, step down with the same leg, squeeze your glutes, keep a good tall posture, and get that knee tracking towards your outside two toes. Don't let your knee collapse inward. If that happens, squeeze your glutes a little more, up, back down. Last one on this side. Then switch sides. Left foot on the box and up, down on the same leg. Find a pace that's appropriate for your body. If you want to go a little faster, you can definitely do that. Here, I'm paying attention to how much I'm engaging the leg. So I can move slowly, but still get a lot of work done here. I try and lower with more squeeze going on in the leg, more contraction for work done. Next is the hinge hold. So feet about hip distance apart, tilt the pelvis forward as you hinge at the hip, then press the hands into the knees. Nice length through your spine, your shoulder blades stay away from your ears. Then bring your attention back to the legs. Keep pressing into those knees. Keep the knees over the ankles. Bring them back so that you get aware of the hamstring, the calf, the glute tissue on the backside of your leg. 10 more seconds here. Then we'll get into a crawl hold on the ground. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Kneeling first. Hands splayed in front of you. Elbow pits forward. Then press the ground away, spreading the shoulder blades. Tuck your pelvis under, engage your core, and lift the knees, holding your crawl position nice and strong off the ground. Then we shift our weight from side to side, front and back. You're learning how to hold this position with the dynamics of weight transferring. Go to your right side. Keep strong through that right arm. Go to your left side. Strong through the left arm. 5 seconds to go. And done. Nice. Hollow body hold, lying on your back. Bring your knees above your hips. Then curl the neck and the shoulder blades off the ground. So you're doing a sit-up, bracing your core. Also think about tucking the pelvis towards that rib cage. Squeeze your abdominals, upper, middle, and lower abdominals engaged here. But I can still breathe. Very important part of doing this position. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up from the ground. Let's do some squats together. So feet hip distance apart, toes slightly angled away from each other. Sit the hips down and back. Counterbalance with the arms and go down as low as you're comfortable, about parallel with the thigh to the ground. Come back up from there. Sit back again. Hips go down and back. And watch if you're rounding your spine. You want to bring your shoulder blades back as well. Come on up to standing. Let's find that nice tall posture. Brace through your core. Hold that bracing and sit down and back. Here I'm using the legs, the hips to do my squat, not counterbalancing by losing my posture. Let's do one more rep. Sit down and back. Squeeze your legs. Press the feet into the ground to come up. Nice job. Scramble hold. Back to the ground, butt on the floor. Then fingertips pointing away from you. You're going to press the ground away. You're going to lift your butt off the floor. Shoulder blades down and back. Then we can shift our weight around. Go to your left side, strong left arm, shoulder blade down and back. You feel your back muscles under the arm really engaging here. Shift to the right arm, then shoulder blade away from the ear, push to lift the hips just that much higher off the ground. 5 more seconds. And let's go through that all again together. Up to standing, same leg step ups, right foot first. Take your first step, come back down, get into a rhythm. Hips stay neutral. Got good balance going on while taking these steps. Good engagement, front and back of the leg. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Switch sides. And up on the left leg. Almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge hold with weight transfers. Split stance here, feet hip distance apart. Hinge forward at the hip. I fold just at the hip. Keep my spine neutral. Press my hands into my knees, and I'm gonna lean to my right and just hover on the left toes there. So I'm balancing on the one leg. Little bit of assistance from the opposite leg. Switch sides. All my weight is in my left leg. I hover on my right toes, and I feel the weight of the body through the back of my legs. Let's do one more per side here. Switch onto the right leg. Keep sending your hips back. Knees stay stacked over the ankles. Switch to the left leg. Hold. Good work. Down for a crawl hold. Kneel. Fingertips pointing forward, then elbow pits pointing forward, and press the ground away as you lift the knees off the ground. Don't let your back sag like this. You want to tuck the pelvis under. You want to push and spread your shoulder blades. Then lift off the ground here. And we've only got another 20 seconds to explore some weight shifting. Side to side or some circles with the body. Keep the hands in place, but shift your weight around. Looking forward is definitely good for our neck. Done there. Well done. Onto your back for a hollow hold. Tuck the pelvis. Lift the knees, and then bring the head and the shoulder blades up from the ground. Point your fingers here and engage your arms even. We want head to toe activation of your muscles in this hollowed out shape. So I've got a slight amount of curve through my low back and through my upper body. Almost there. Engage a little bit more. Let's see if you can squeeze out a bit more work before the end. 5, 4, feeling strong. 2, 1, and down from the hollow hold, butt up to standing for our final set of squats. Now, feet hip distance apart, little bit of angle outwards with the toes. Sit your hips down and back. Squat down as far as you're comfortable. Up from there, tension through the legs. Let's work those legs. Sit back, squeeze up. Sit back, squeeze up. Down and back. Last 30 seconds. Let's finish together strong. Check in with the knees, get them towards your outside two toes, actively pressing, rotating in the thighs. Rotate outwards, sit down and back, and time. Great work. Scramble hold. Let's go onto the floor. Point the fingertips away from you. Then lift the hips and bring your shoulder blades down and back. Final bit of work here on this circuit. Side to side. Shifting your weight here. Keeping your core engaged. Can I get a little higher with my hips? Still feeling good through the shoulders, the wrists, the elbows. All my joints feeling great today. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sit back down. And we're done. Nice job. All right, let's start our cool down here. Let's regulate your breath. So slow exhales. Let's take one together. Fully in. Then let it go slowly. This is calming your nervous system down. Okay, so hip flexor stretch. Get into a split kneeling position. So one knee in contact with the floor, the other foot in front of you. Then lean forward and tuck your pelvis under you. Squeeze your glutes. This is going to start to lengthen the front of my right leg, so the leg that's underneath you. Hold there. Squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Find that deep stretch sensation. Then switch sides. So I'm putting my left knee down, my right foot forward. Then I'm tucking my pelvis, leaning into that stretch on my left hip flexor. Down the quadricep as well. This whole line of tissue from knee to hip. Just another 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Make your way to standing. Let's do a shoulder stretch together. So you're going to reach your right arm across your body. The left arm comes in to cradle the right arm, and then we assist to get a bit more length through our shoulder and shoulder blade. But you don't want to twist your torso in that direction. So keeping the rib cage facing forward, brace your abdominals a little bit. Breathe gently as you reach that right arm across. And let it go. Then switch sides. Left arm across the body. Right arm comes into cradle. And gently pulling that left arm across. Delightful to stretch our shoulders after such a good circuit. Then release here, and we're done. Congrats on completing Intermediate Foundation 1. Today we saw some single leg step-ups, we saw some squats, some hinge holds with weight transfers, scramble hold, crawl hold, also shifting the body from side to side, distributing the weight slightly differently, and then the hollow body hold with the knees at 90 degrees. So that was a review of intermediate basics. You can always go back and watch those videos if you need to learn the technique a little bit slower or just with some other cueing. You can also move forward if you're feeling confident and ready for another workout, or rewatch this one and just get to the point where you can do it with ease. If anything hurts, don't do the movements, go see a professional instead. Or if you want to do some self-care work at home, watch a Mobilize video. I'll see you soon.